This could be time to award the perfect right play, right time submission from DJ. Clutch like a fox. Or maybe the last play was best, with the one and only JCR taking the glide's ankles for this impressive drive.
The borough of Brooklyn is the location. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. A look at Cleveland's starting group. Kevin. Out there with LeBron James. Then there's Harper. And it's Winters at the two-guard spot. And for Brooklyn, Nash is out there with Goodrich. And it's Cunningham. Then it's Lucas. And it's Chamberlain. In at the 5 spot. And opening day is here. So, what are these players right now, Greg, feeling as they tip off this brand new season?
Mostly excitement. I mean, this is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
Gee, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
Pass to Winters. Just 5 to shoot.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
First personal foul. Team second.
Now here's Harper. The tray. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I was able to catch up with the Nets head coach. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound. those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Shot clock at 5. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Winners. He can't get that one. And Brooklyn will come the other way. They went to Cleveland for their last meeting with the Cavaliers, and they came out with the win.
Yeah, they picked up the win in their last game against this club, and really it was a parade to the free throw line.
Yeah, they played a very smart and physical game, creating a lot of calls that often, went their way.
The pass to Winners. And a miss there on the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Lucas. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist.
And very few guys can move the ball like Nash. He knows where his shooters are at all times and makes feeding them look easy.
James looking around. Passes it to Harper. Back to LeBron. Wide open. They get it back. Here's Eaton, guarded by Chamberlain. And stolen by Chamberlain. Here's Nash. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
Wilt Chamberlain.
Here's Harper. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Cunningham against James. To the wing on the left. Just 4 to shoot. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Nash. Lobbed up there for Cunningham. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. James, left side. Can they get it? Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Powerful move by LeBron inside, not letting anything stop him from getting his shot.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Let's hear it for the Brooklyn Nets kids.
So it's Brooklyn now. Cunningham on the wing. Over James. Cunningham's shot is off.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
It's tipped and stolen by Nash. Pass to Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Here's Winner. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Just, like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Down low. And it's Chamberlain that time on the assist by Nash. Chamberlain got 6.
Cavaliers
They're going to have a nice little run here.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. And the Nets, Richard, are trying to build a legacy where they're recognized as one of the league's true glamour franchises.
And they've got the star power and they've got the market. You got an ownership that is willing to pay for it. They will do everything, but ultimately it's going to be the players and how they perform on the court that will dictate how this success is viewed.
The infrastructure is there. Now can they get the players to fill the role? And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn.
Show some love.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Pass to DeRozan. And here is Lewis. Jacks up a 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons.
First personal
That's the
foul.
draft. They've made some
First team
terrific
foul.
picks in terms of personnel.
At the line.
You're right, GA, they have, and the draft's been
Bailey
essential
Howell.
to the rebuild
Stepping
effort in
alive with
Cleveland.
2 shots.
And they've been so smart about it. You
Shoot
look at
two.
the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton. They nailed just about every one of their selections.
First one falls for him.
We got shooter, huh? Better box your man up. I got it.
Hey, just box out.
Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby.
He hits both from the stripe. And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
Shot clock at 6. Harper dishes to DeRozan. Yes, that goes in.
DeRozan from Ron Harper.
Here's Free. There's the pass to Sloan. Let's go. And the jumper is on the mark.
Jerry Sloan.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Ripped away. And the shot is good.
World be free.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Nets. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. They trail by 9 points. And the 3 ball is good.
Defense has to be careful with Lewis at the arc. The guy won't hesitate to fire if given space.
It's deflected. Aguirre with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Lewis with the 3. That falls. High speed that time from Harper. Harper's got 3 assists in the game. Brooklyn leading by 3. Free passes to Sloan. Inside. Shots good from Bargnani.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Cleveland ball.
Jason Terry is checked in for the Cavaliers.
Jason Terry.
Outside, Aguirre. Lewis with the 3. Ilgauskas in the post. Tries again. And he lays it up and in.
Zydrunas Ilgauskas.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Free passes to Sloan. They get it again. Headshot off. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Here's DeRozan. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Sloan passes to Free. Here's Mashburn. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul.
He's such a skilled player. Mashburn can be a handful to keep up with as a defender. His game has that interesting mix of physicality and agility to it.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Here's DeRozan. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
That's his bread and butter, DeRozan, one of the great mid-range shooters in this game.
Gets it off. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
1 quarter of
The
play.
first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Nets out in front.
21. Fans, your Nets. Youth Nets team.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Hey guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
One of your trademarks, Richard, was athleticism. From the days we first saw you at Arizona, and we're seeing teams really place, right now, a premium in today's NBA on that athleticism factor.
Yes, when you talk about positionless basketball, then you typically go to the guys that can do it all, and those are the wing players. They can guard smalls, they can guard bigs, they can do a little bit of everything, and that's why teams are looking for them.
Cunningham is out there with Lucas. Then there's Chamberlain. Then it's Nash. And it's Goodrich in at the 2. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Steve Nash.
Now, nobody spends
First
more
personal
time
foul.
in the paint than
First
LeBron
team
James.
foul.
He knows he's going to get the contact, and he
Shooting
still
for
goes in
Cleveland.
there.
He's 0 of 2 at the
James.
line in this one.
2 shots.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
He misses the free throw.
Well, I play for the New Jersey Nets, and look, they made that move across the Hudson back in 2012, relocating to Brooklyn, which I think was the right move.
And it's tied up with that one. And well over a decade in Brooklyn for the Nets. Richard, what kind of impact has that move had on the franchise?
Well, look, it's been great. The arena is fantastic. The fan base is growing. And more importantly, their ability to attract top-tier free agents like KD and Kyrie. They do not join the Nets if they're still in Jersey.
And so it's Terry bringing it up for Cleveland. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. Love trying to break loose.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
At the line, Steve Nash. And out the line, shooting 2.
Both free throws good from Nash.
What you love about Nash, he's a coach on the floor, dictates the pace, always in total command of his team.
And James throws it down hard.
The fact that LeBron James can still do that at 100 years old, like, it's a travesty that he never participated in the dunk contest.
And the foul on Jason Terry.
First personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Now Nash. Cunningham on the wing. James covering.
Capable of guarding any position. LeBron is also skilled at just contesting shots. Yeah, a coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, yeah, you think you gotta stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Pass to Winters. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Eaton the pass to Terry. The three-pointer is right on target. Terry's got his first 3 points of the game.
A go-to shot for Terry. He has so much confidence in his three ball.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Timeout, Brooklyn.
And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is, and every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Goodrich passes to Cunningham. He kicks it to Lucas. 6 to shoot. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. And the Nets lead by 3. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Pass to Terry. LeBron outside. Pass to Eaton. LeBron with it. Shoots. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
I like this wrinkle. Put LeBron off the ball and then make a play for him.
So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against Milwaukee. And there's the pass to Lucas. Over to the left wing. 5 on the clock. Nash. Offensive rebound. And Cunningham with the slam.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Terry, the pass to LeBron. Fires the 3. Shot by Terry, no good. Nets leading by 3. Goodrich with it. Picked up by Love. Shoots off the step back.
What? A block by Kevin Love? Okay, making sure it's all ball, too.
To the middle. And Love throws it down.
Assist.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And here's Nash. Cunningham outside. And it's blocked.
And having Eaton protecting the rim, that's about the same as building a brick wall around the basket. Just nothing gets over him. What an intimidator down low.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Cleveland. Brooklyn making some changes. Sloan's checked in, and Freeze subbed in for Steve Nash. The Cavaliers shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. The Nets have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Free passes to Cunningham. Harper against Free. Now here's Lucas. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Love. Here's Harper. An easy 2 points on the layup. Harper's got 5 points so far. Nets trailed by 4. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Turn it up, Nets fans, for your Brooklyn Nets. Give it up for the Brooklyn Nets.
Here's Mashburn. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Terry the pass to Harper. And it's rebounded by Mashburn.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Bargnani trying to free himself up.
The experience of DeRozan a step ahead of the shooter.
Steps back and drains the jump shot. DeRozan's got the lead up to 6 now for the Cavs.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
And again, it's the Nets missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Terry. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Assist.
And now it's a
Jason
10-point Cavalier lead.
And creating a little separation
Watch
here,
the play.
gaining
Second
some
quarter.
confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only
Jason Terry.
continue to grow.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
1:46 left now here in the second. And so it's Sloan with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Harper against Free. To the wing right side. Howell can't hit.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
Jason
And you
Terry.
give Terry any lane to hoop, and Jason is attacking, looking for the basket.
Nets trailed by 14. Here's Sloan. They need this. Fouled on the shot, picks up 2
Jerry
points. So
Sloan.
one free throw coming up.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
The Nets have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
At the line.
And a season ago at the charity stripe,
Jerry
this is a group
Sloan.
that shot an impressive
At the line.
81%.
One shot.
Catching up on the changes
Mind the
for
lanes.
Cleveland.
Mind the lanes.
Aguirre is checked in for
One
Love.
shot.
And Lewis subbed in for Ron Harper. That free throw good from Sloan.
How about that team-first mentality that Sloan brings to the game that does a little bit of everything on offense and plays with a ton of passion defensively?
Terry looking over the floor. It's in, and he's a very
Jason
efficient
Terry.
5 for 6 on the game.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Nets trailed by 13. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Cavaliers ball.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Ilgauskas is checked in. The Cavaliers leading by 13. Terry the pass to Lewis. Terry outside. Now, here is Aguirre. Defense is right there. Pocket 6. Outside DeRozan. To the inside. Here's Terry. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Terry's got 13.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Here's Howell. And it's blocked by Lewis. And he's able to get it back. 12 seconds left in the first half of the game. Free passes to Howell. Goes back up. Can't connect from short range. And so it's Cleveland, finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter.
35.
And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We come back right after this.
Net team.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. Some good action during the period, as it was just a one-point game at the end of one. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. Kenny, what's your take on Cleveland so far?
Well, they built this lead in large part because of the sharpshooters off the bench. The subs played a superb game. Get it? Sub, superb. Oh, I'm rolling tonight. I mean, they played like starters.
And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting the rim.
allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I'm at least 30 by now, guys.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
You're next.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Jason Terry.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. We've got Kevin Love. He's out there with DeRozan. And it's Harper in at the point. Love can't hit. Nets trailed by 13. There's the drive. Goodrich, that's good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
To the paint. Here's Winter. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Harper's got 4 assists in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Goodrich passes to Chamberlain. The kick out to Cunningham. Again, the Nets for 2.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Cleveland leading by 11. Outside DeRozan. Passes to Love. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Winters. He's covered by Goodrich. Here's Harper. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Harper's got 7 points in the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed. Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Here's DeRozan, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Will Chamberlain picks one up.
I love watching DeMar DeRozan attract contact on the way up. He's just fearless getting through that contact.
The Cavaliers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that free throw good from DeRozan.
Known as a mid-range master with incredible footwork, DeRozan in this game just continued to age like fine wine.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. James is checked in. And he can't hit the second. One of the biggest changes in the NBA since I started broadcasting back in the early 80s, player movement, Richard. Guys switching teams all the time. Is that a good thing or a bad thing for the NBA?
I think for players, it's great because you have more mobility. You have a chance to change your environment and revitalize you. For the fans, I understand. Probably not so much because really they connect to these players, especially when you draft them or they're a part of an epic year or a championship. You just hate to see those players go. So there's two sides to it.
And I bet as a player, knowing you as I do, you probably enjoy the challenge of trying to reassert yourself, find out where you could best help your new team.
Yes, and you enjoy your new role. I've been in roles where I was expected to be a leading scorer. I've also been in a role where I was expected to mentor Kawhi Leonard, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Harrison Barnes. All those guys were drafted at my time in Golden State.
Ilgauskas is checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Pass to Goodrich. And they recover it. Second chance shot. Here's Chamberlain, and at last they get one to fall. Chamberlain got 10.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
LeBron passes to Harper. Chamberlain with the block. Here's Nash. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Here's James. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
It goes on Jerry Lucas.
And LeBron used to getting hit. This is the level of attention this man attracts from the D.
The Cavaliers have shot less than 50% at the free throw line today, hitting just 3 of 7.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. Nets trailed by 11. Nash the pass to Goodrich. Harper with the steal. Banked in off the glass. Harper's got 4 points now in the quarter.
But he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Pass to Chamberlain, and Chamberlain with the stuff.
Chamberlain, one of the most prolific scorers you'll find. Wilt keeps finding ways to raise the bar, as evidenced by his output here tonight.
Timeout called Cleveland.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Freeze checked in for Steve Nash. And then for Cleveland, Aguirre comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Terry in for Harper. James finds Terry. It's good again, and the next one, 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Chamberlain, the rebound by Ilgauskas.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Fades back. Aguirre, no good.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over him.
Lucas kicks to Cunningham. And the pass to Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. James, the pass to Winters. Aguirre against Lucas. Now, here is Aguirre. He's covered closely. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Winters. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
They grab their own miss. Here's Chamberlain. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal
Even
foul.
from over here, you
First
can see
team foul.
that one pretty clearly.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
2.
That free throw, no good. Lewis checked in for James. So we can't get either to fall. Cleveland leading by 11 to the left side wing. Here's Winners. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And whether it's from deep, inside, mid-range, Jamal Mashburn is at home as a scorer.
Back to Terry. 1:32 left in the third. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer.
Brian Winters.
Winners has got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, good vision from Terry. Able to find an open teammate there for the deuce.
Floats one. That's tipped. Passes it to Aguirre. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
First personal foul.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Mark Aguirre.
The Nets making a switch
One
here.
time from the line.
Howell's checked in.
One shot.
And just a difficult cover. Aguirre's a great ball handler, and at 6'5", he's got deceptive speed. He can work you inside and out.
Sloan passes to Free. Pass to Aguirre. A rebound by the Nets. Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it one possession at a time.
DeMar DeRozan.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Jerry Sloan. At the line 2 times.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That free throw good from Sloan. Bargnani has checked in for Brooklyn. And he makes both free throws. 34 seconds left to play in the third. And it's DeRozan with the ball for Cleveland. Terry the pass to Lewis. DeRozan surveying the D. Terry trying to get open. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. And it's DeRozan missing. And they're moving it up. Here's Howell. Here's Bargnani. Comes up empty down low. Outside DeRozan. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Cleveland looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Nets trailed by 13. We've got Howell. Lucas is out there with Bargnani. Then it's Goodrich, and it's Nash in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. No good from Bargnani. Cleveland's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. LeBron passes to Love. And the layup's good off the glass.
Great movement from Love, finding a hole in the defense.
And for Brooklyn, they're shooting well. They're at 45%. There's the lob to the hoop.
Hey, yo, right here.
LeBron outside, unloads. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And the Cavaliers lead by 17. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Goodrich passes to Nash. Fires it up. No good from Bargnani.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
James, the pass to Eaton. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Cavaliers foul. DeMar DeRozan. Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line, Gail Goodrich. Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
Two.
The first free throw is good. Some changes for Brooklyn. Chamberlain comes in for Bargnani. And it's Cunningham in for Howell. Both free throws good from Goodrich. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Harper dishes to LeBron. Back to Harper. Cleveland moving it around. Winters the pass to Harper. Love outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Now here's Goodrich, guarded closely. Love against Lucas. Shot clock at 6. Oh, that's blocked. Harper against Nash. Outside Harper. Pass to Winters. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the games. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
Here's Harper. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Harper's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
Here to put on a show, your Brooklyn Nets. Turn it up, Nets fans, for your Brooklyn Nets. How about your Brooklyn Nets? Show them some love.
Here's Nash. Kicks it to Lucas. The pass to Goodrich. 11 feet away. It's deflected. Here's Winters, guarded by Chamberlain. James finds Love. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Lucas. To the middle. Here's Chamberlain. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Chamberlain got 10 points here in the second half.
And Nash is an incredible passer. Seems like he has eyes in the back of his head sometimes. One of the best.
LeBron outside. Here's Harper. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Passes it to Cunningham. Back to Nash. Feeds to Cunningham. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And 2 cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's a sentiment I think most can get behind.
Eaton misses.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position, just outworking everyone early on the glass.
LeBron with it. He kicks it to Harper. Cunningham against James. Pass to Winters. 5 to shoot. Here's Eaton. From deep. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Next ball.
Jason Terry is checked in for the Cavaliers.
Jason Terry.
And it's Lucas with the ball for Brooklyn. Nash against Terry. Nash kicks to Cunningham. James with some nice D.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there in situations like this. He stands tall to prevent points.
And another miss by Cleveland.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
1:43 left to play in the final quarter. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
First team foul. At the line for the Cavaliers, LeBron James. At the line with 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That one is off. And Cleveland making a change here. Harper's checked in. He hits the second from the line. .141 left in the fourth. Nets trailed by 17. Out left to the wing. Lucas kicks to Nash. Pass to Cunningham. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing two bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
Here's Heaton. The shot, no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Cleveland.
The one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
Here's Lucas. Chamberlain trying to get open. Let's keep it alive.
Yet another possession they've managed to hold on to. They are really in control on offense.
James up top, defended by Nash. LeBron outside. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
The NBA 2K League draft is coming up on January 26th, and last week we talked to Brendan Donahue, and he mentioned some potential draft prospects.
And recently we caught up with one of them, dropping dimes left and right. This is a player you won't want to miss on draft night.
The rookie fires away. What a shot.
I try to fit as much time studying in between playing.
Welcome to 2K Sports. What could be better than kicking back on a Sunday afternoon watching the NBA? This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. We've got the Washington Wizards taking on the Detroit Pistons. Now Washington's starting five. They've got Luka Doncic. He's out there with Davis, and it's Davis in at the five. Keenan gets the bucket.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent. Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Here's Marion. Now here's Parker.
Look at Wallace getting in there, getting busy and dirty, making it happen.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Pistons, Ben Wallace, taking 2 shots.
That free throw misses.
Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got it.
Second free throw, no good. Here's Keenan. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Doncic passes to Davis. That three off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. And here's Allen. Fires for 3. Hits the trifecta.
Just a nanosecond from touching the ball, Ray Allen, ready to fire.
Out left to the wing. Here's Keenan. Back to Doncic. Fires the 3. They grab their own miss. Left side Davis. Goes back up. And that's good. Off the glass that time.
Anytime he's in the paint, Davis has the advantage. Size and agility works in his favor.
From the top of the key, Doncic with a block. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Outside for Davis. Pass to Doncic. Offline with a 3. Here's Marion. Rebounded by Keenan.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Doncic. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
Look at Luka playing hard, which is always the way he goes.
Hits a foul, but keeps pushing and takes his shot, playing through contact.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Marion. Back to Parker. Allen against Davis. 6 to shoot. Here's Marion. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Doncic passes to Davis. Here's O'Neal. Green covering. Poked loose. And stolen by Green. Pass to Allen. Shoots over Davis. Allen can't get it to go. The Wizards with a lead. Davis finds Doncic. Here's Keenan. Now Davis. Parker defending. 5 to shoot. Second chance effort. And he lays it up and in.
O'Neal doing a nice job using his frame and strength to take the hit and still finish the shot.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. From 8 feet away, and it's finished off inside by Green.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Pass to Keenan. Now Davis. From 6 feet out, he nails it. Davis has got his second basket of the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Marion. Back to Parker. Puts it up. Here's Green. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
What offensive effort from Green. Backing off the shot isn't even a consideration for him.
Draymond Green. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
Yeah, in terms of winners in NBA history, few have the resume of Draymond Green.
Both teams will make substitutions.
We got shooter, huh? Better box your man up. I got it.
Hey, just box out.
Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby.
And the second free throw is good. So it's Washington now. Pass to Robinson. Here's Marbury. Here's Banchero. Clock at 6. He's off on that one. And it's Detroit the other way. Here's Abdul Rauf. Here's McGee. They shoot again. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. And Washington with possession. Pass to Marbury. Here's Banchero. Outside Edwards. Rebound Detroit.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
The steal. Robinson in the post. What? No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. That shot, no good. Here's Abdul Rauf. Allen in the high post. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. And Washington with possession. Here's Marbury. Off the mark there with a 3.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
The Pistons trailing.
2 minutes.
Pass to Allen. he lobs it up to the rim. And McGee with the stuff.
This kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
Here's Doherty. Here's Banchero. Green covering. Pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Green's checked in for the Pistons.
Your Pistons, AC Green.
So it's Detroit now. It's stolen. A shot to stop the drought. 2 points. That one goes.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
.105 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Allen. Here's Jefferson. Here's the three. And he buries his first look.
And it's crucial that Jefferson sink these perimeter shots. Certainly has the touch to do so. I just think he needs to raise his consistency.
Now here's Edwards. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Robinson with it. Pass to Marbury. Takes a three. Offensive rebound.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards. Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
AC Green, first personal foul. Team second. At the line for the Wizards, Paolo Banchero. 2 shots.
Two.
And that one misses. Good on the second one. Here's Abdul Rauf. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
It's hard not to love watching Abdul Rauf stroke it from outside. What a nice release, and he's a really good scorer.
So, at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Pistons on top, up by 3. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
Here comes the fun, Detroit.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, looking at what we've seen from the Pistons, what do you think?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so. Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
The Pistons leading. Pass to Allen. Now here's Green. Here's Wallace. Clock at 6. Unable to get that one. Davis with the defensive effort. And for Washington, we've got Davis. He's out there with Luka Doncic. And it's O'Neal in at the 4-man position.
Really good court awareness that time from Anthony Davis, seeing the floor and making the right decision.
And for the Pistons, back to Parker. Outside, Green. Pass to Marion. The shot, no good. And the Wizards going the other way now. Here's Keenan. And here's Davis. Allen defending. Davis, the pass to Doncic. Floats one, and he takes it up and lays it in. And the Wizards lead by 1.
Boy, such a soft release on this difficult shot. Doncic is a master at knowing how and when to use that shot.
Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Pass to Keenan. Back to Doncic. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Shoots. Washington gets it back. Here's Keenan. Count it.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Detroit calls timeout.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them quicker.
Yeah, and that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Pistons making a switch here. Green is checked in.
Make some noise!
Detroit with the ball. They trail by 1. Pass to Parker. Here's Marion. For 3, Allen sinks it from distance. Allen's got 6.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down. Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Doncic. Back to Davis. 6 to shoot.
Get the board!
The shot misses. Nice D from Allen. To the middle. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Allen taking it all the way to the rim. Hand delivering that one. Doorstep throwdown.
Here's Keenan. Pass to Davis. Doncic outside. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
Here's the Pistons with the ball. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Pistons.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
And, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Free throw good. Green.
I got mine. Who got shooter, huh? Hey, let me get big man. Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby.
Hey, just box out, box out.
So he hits one of two from the stripe. Washington trailing. Here's Doncic. Drives to the hoop. And Doncic with the jam.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Allen against Davis. Back to Parker. 20 feet out. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Parker's got 4 points this quarter. And Washington has possession. Pass to Davis. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. And here is Green. Now here's Allen. Check by Davis. Here's Marion. From about 19, and it comes off the front of the rim.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
O'Neal misses. Outside, Green. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Here's Keenan. He's got 6, and the basket is good. Give him 8 points now.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Pass to Wallace. Parker outside. Now here's Allen. 6 on the shot clock. Tries again. And Davis with the block.
No, sir. Don't bring that in here. AD having none of that. What an imposing figure he is defensively.
Doncic against Parker. Here's Marion. Back to Parker. And Davis with the block. And a fast break now for the Wizards. Doncic against Parker. And there's a 3-second violation.
That's a 3-second violation.
A big group substitution here for Washington.
Substitution on the court.
The Pistons leading. Pulls it from the top of the key. Connects. The jumper drops. And Washington with possession. Outside Edwards. Pass to Banchero. Outside Edwards. Clock at 6. Here's Keenan. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
1:25 left in the second. For 3, Allen gets the 3 to fall. Allen's got 11 points.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Pass to Keenan. And here's Edwards. Here's Marbury. Fires it. The rebound by Allen.
Boy, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
It's rebounded by Banchero. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Ooh, costly foul there. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
3 shots.
Three shots.
And he's good on the first of 3. Green's checked in for Green. Robinson, he's checked in for Washington. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. 40 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Abdul Rauf. Here's Jefferson. And there's the lob. Just 5 on the clock. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Abdul Rauf, no good. Right side, Edwards. Pass to Doherty. And so the ball out of bounds. McGee touched it last.
Washington basketball.
Here's Robinson with 1 on the clock. And Banchero gets it to go. Neither side willing to relent.
That's led to 8 lead changes and a bunch of drama already.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Wizards out in front. They lead by 1. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
Fans, give a big round of applause for your Pistons.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. In the first period, their biggest lead was a slim 3 points. And so far, they're out in front, but not by much as we head into the half. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Wizards.
Well, their success was largely about second chance points. They crashed the offensive boards heavy in the first half. I love how they fight for every 50-50 ball like it's the last ball on earth.
Check. What'd you think about the Pistons?
Their unselfishness has kept them in the game. Just look at the assist numbers. Guys are making cuts. They move with the ball freely. You look to see the offense function like a well-oiled machine. Sort of like myself.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Fans, your Pistons dance.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. The Pistons trailing. So on the floor for the Wizards. Luka Doncic is out there with Davis. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's O'Neal in at the power forward position. Here's Marion. Just 5 to shoot. And Davis with the block. To the inside. O'Neal. That's in there. Davis with the assist. O'Neal's got 6.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior. Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Pass to Marion. For 3, Allen. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
That's savviness right there by Allen, taking the contact and getting the shot off.
For your Pistons, Ray Allen, 3 shots. Three shots.
That free throw good from Allen.
You really have to admire and respect the work ethic of Allen. I mean, this guy is really intentional and purposeful in his pregame preparation, and all of that stuff pays off for him.
Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby. Hey, man, you want this guy?
Yo, I'm
Who got shooter, huh?
That one misses.
Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got him.
Hey, you get shooter. I got him.
You got this guy right here? Yeah, I got big man.
Hey, you box out your man.
And he nails the third. The Wizards with a lead. And here's Doncic. 6 points for him. And they get it back. Pass to Davis. Here's Keenan. O'Neal on the wing. Just 3 to shoot. And it's good. 2 points. O'Neal's got 4 points this quarter.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response. Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Marion. Back to Parker. Got a hand on it.
Doing a nice job defensively that time. O'Neal throwing that one in reverse. Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Now here's Doncic. Outside Davis. Pass to Davis. He got a piece of it. And now the Pistons in transition. The open shot by Parker. Detroit, no good that time either.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
And Davis slams it home.
Davis using that athleticism to battle it out on the glass. From in that tight, hard to stop AD.
Now here's Parker. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon. And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Allen, he's checked in for the Pistons.
Your Pistons, Tony Allen.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Takes a 13-footer and too long on the shot.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
O'Neal on the wing. Pass to Davis. 6 to shoot. The baseline J. And he comes up with a bucket. Now it's a 7-point Washington lead.
And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
Doncic against Parker. Up and over Doncic. That shot's good by Parker. Parker's got 6.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
Outside Davis. Pass to Keenan. Here's O'Neal. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Inside, so hard to match up with the length of O'Neal, which is why he's able to draw fouls more times than not.
Jermaine O'Neal taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
And O'Neal is simply a beast. Jermaine O'Neal, a long, athletic, big guy with a nice shooting touch from mid-range.
And he sinks the second.
Applying some pressure with that full-court defense. Yep, going with the most grueling kind of defense possible. They're looking to make something happen here.
Pass to Allen. Inside, here's Marion. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Outside Davis. And Davis slams it home.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
Here's Wallace. Check by Davis. Parker outside. Pass to Marion. That's tipped. Here's Keenan. He's got 10. On the wing, Davis. Allen defending. Davis, the pass to Doncic. And they doubled up Doncic. Outside for Davis. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. And now an 8-point Washington lead.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Now here's Allen. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Okay, it appears an injury out on the floor. And that does not look good.
Yeah, so tough. I mean, guys, I feel bad for him and the whole team. I hope it's not as bad as it looks.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
So both teams changing it up here. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Wizards.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
Well, let's make sure we don't overlook the steals they've been able to get now. Those forced turnovers have helped them put points on the board and in their pocket.
No good on that one.
I got mine. Who got shooter, huh? Hey, let me get big man.
He hits the second from the line. And so it's Washington with it. 7-point differential. Outside Davis. Here's Marbury. Pulls up on the wing. Buries the jump shot.
That was a prayer. All luck getting that one to go.
Here's Abdul Rauf. He's got 5. Detroit calls timeout. Hey, we've heard a lot of coaches say, including Warriors coach Steve Kerr, about load management. If you want to see the Stars play more often, cut the schedule back. Maybe 72 games. Grant, your thoughts?
You know, B.A., this is a problem and a concern, I think, for the league. You go back 20, 30 years ago, Stars played every night when available. Now you're not seeing that with the workload and the back-to-back and the concern with players and their safety and the amounts of money they make over their contracts. 72 games is a possibility, but I prefer to keep it at 82. Maybe I'm just a traditionalist.
Green with the ball. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Detroit, no good that time either.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Here's Marbury. And he makes it on the layup. And now it's an 11-point Washington lead.
Marbury doing a great job breaking down the defense and using his creativity to get a good shot.
Detroit with the ball. Here's Abdul Rauf. He's got 5. Pulls it from 20. And the call will go against JaVale McGee. That's his first foul. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Such great timing, defensive awareness too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
The Wizards on offense. They're on a 17-7 run. Pass to Banchero. Here's Doherty.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third quarter. Here's Marbury. He has 6. Just 2 to shoot. There's Davis with the 3. They get the rebound.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And there's 1:38 left to play in the third quarter. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Pass to McGee. Here's Abdul Rauf. Nails it from beyond the arc. Give him 8.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Now here's Davis. Up top, Robinson. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And the Wizards lead by 12.
And they're shooting with much more confidence here in the second half. The field goal percentage is now over 50%.
I tell you what, any team will take that. I mean, if you're shooting over 50%, it means you're getting the kind of looks you want on offense, and you're being smart about it, and you're knocking down the good shots that you get. And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here's Jefferson. Pass to Allen. Outside, Green. From the arc. Washington with a rebound. Here's Marbury. He has 6. Robinson with it. Here's Doherty. 3 seconds left. Here's Davis. And so it's the Washington Wizards going into the break up 12. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. A chance to get a quick injury report.
Hey guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Wizards. As of right now, he's calling it a severely sprained ankle, which I'm sure isn't what Coach wanted to hear. And for a team with definite title hopes, it will now be a case of next man up until he can return.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Boy, this injury definitely looks like it could be serious, guys.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit.
And in the training room, guys, I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Anthony Edwards out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Davis, and it's O'Neal in at the 4.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
Now here's Doncic with some arc. Second chance shot. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Left side, Green. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Oh, there's the alley.
You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Wallace misses. Edwards against Allen. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
At the line for the Wizards, Anthony Edwards. At the line for one.
Way to hit it.
Now Allen trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
Gets the three ball to go.
You know, guys, we often talk about players when they get hot, you just can't stop them. Allen, too athletic there, and too good a shooter, too.
Now here's Robinson. Edwards for three. Another shot, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Ben Wallace, first personal foul. 13 foul. Shooting for Washington, Anthony Davis. 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
When you talk about two-way impact on a game, AD might be the top guy in the league. I mean, when he's healthy, he's a menace on defense with that length and timing. And offensively, he can carry a team.
Both free throws good from Davis. This Pistons squad struggling. Up top, Parker. Edwards against Allen. Pass to Green. Here's Marion. Back to Green. Shot clock at 5. The three ball. Marion misses.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Ray Allen, 4th personal foul. Team 4th. At the line for the Wizards, Anthony Edwards. At the line for 2.
That one's off.
Next one.
Good on the second one. Here's Allen. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Here's Marion. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Parker outside. Drains the triple.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Pass to Robinson. Back to Doncic. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Robinson. And another shot. Davis. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal
That
foul.
is textbook when you're talking a pump fake. Well executed that time by Davis. So good at knowing how to use that shot fake effectively.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged. And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And finished off by Davis.
Well, I tell you what, it's rare that you see a big man with offensive skills like Davis has. He is a talented, rare player.
Here's Marion. Now here's Parker. Green in the post. He's against O'Neal. Green, the pass to Parker. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Doncic. Robinson finds Doncic. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Yes, it's good.
That's simply a gimme for a player of his caliber. I mean, the defense cannot allow that.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Present our New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Wes Unseld Jr. had to say to his team. He likes what he's seeing, but he cautioned his players, we are not far enough ahead to assume anything. Momentum can shift in a heartbeat. We have to be diligent, and we have to be smart.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Marion, following the bucket by the Wizards. Left side, Green. Here's Parker. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot, so he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Doncic.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Tony Parker taking 2 shots.
Relax on the first.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe.
Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Here's Doncic. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Parker outside. The teardrop, and the layup is up and in. Parker's got 11 points here in the second half.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Doncic outside. That one goes in.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Allen. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Down low.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, until that final buzzer sounds, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Back to Parker. Pass to Wallace. Here's Marion. Now Parker. And Davis with the block. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And it's a completely new group for the Pistons. And Washington with possession. And here's Doncic. Yep, that one goes. Doncic has got 8 here in this quarter.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
Here's Jefferson. Pass to Allen. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Second personal foul. Team second. At the line for your Pistons, Tony Allen. At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Way to go. Let's get it.
So both free throws good from Allen. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Doncic outside. Pass to Robinson. Here's Marbury. And here's Doncic. Clock at 6. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. And it's Marbury missing. 26 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Abdul Rauf. And it's in there.
And he's finishing when he gets that close. Count it.
And Washington with possession. Doncic with it. So we see the Wizards taking the W here.
That's the end
Exceptional
of the game.
effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. It takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this
Our next guest is a top draft prospect in the 2023 NBA 2K League draft. His name is Ryan Harris, but you might know him as Spam. Spam, welcome to the show.
Appreciate you for having me. I appreciate you for having me. How you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm sure you're excited about the upcoming draft. So for the 2K fans that aren't familiar with your game, how's your play style? What do you play like out there?
When I first started playing 2K, I was more like just a scorer, but as I got older and started playing the game a lot more and played better players all the time, I started making
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. It's the Miami facing the Golden State Warriors. So Golden State will get the first possession. So with Conley sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got O'Neal. Jones is out there with Baylor. And it's Haywood in at the four-man position. Now here's Simmons. Just 5 on the clock. And it's blocked. Right out of the air. And controls it. Pass to Kuzi. Fires for 3. The shot missing. The Warriors go the other way with it. In the corner, Simmons with it. Tipped away. Johnson, the pass to Simmons. Over Kuzi. It's rebounded by Baylor.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
The shot's good from Kuzi.
Oh, nice setup by Baylor. Man, this guy can pass, shoot, rebound. Anything you need, he's there to provide it.
Outside, Simmons. Back to Johnson. Passes to Houston. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out, they're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
And that's where Simmons wants to operate as a scorer. Foul line down.
It's been a quick start for Miami. Jones, the pass to Kuzi. Back to Jones. Inside. Now the pass to Kuzi. Launches it. It's rebounded by Golden State. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Johnson. Here's Houston. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Nowitzki against Haywood. Nowitzki's shot is no good.
So far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Jones kicks to Shaq. Pass to Kuzi. Now here's Jones.
Hey, yo, right here, baby.
Pass to Kuzi from downtown.
That's you.
And slam dunk by Haywood.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Junior Jam Squad.
Warriors trailed by 6. The pass to Houston. And here is Johnson. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Houston. Simmons on the wing. 5 to shoot.
You got it. Come on.
And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Here's Jones. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal
the
foul.
lightning quickness, the cool demeanor. Just no one works harder at the game of basketball than Jones. He's always in shape and always ready to make a play.
And that one falls for Jones. And so Jones nails both of them. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. 8-point game. Johnson surveying the floor. Outside, Simmons. The feed now to Gobert.
Miami
and the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with. And that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of this game.
At the line for 2.
He's off on the first.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
And the Warriors making a change here.
Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got him. Hey, you get shooter. I got him. You got this guy out here? Yeah, I got big man. Hey, you box out your man.
He's off on the second. And here's Miami. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Pass to Kuzi. Launches a three. And it's Theus with the rebound.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Houston. They get the rebound. The second chance effort. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Such a presence inside with the ball in his hands. Good decision by Dirk to put it right back up.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
At the line for the Dubs, Dirk Nowitzki. One shot.
Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got him. Hey, you get shooter. I got him. You got this guy out here? Yeah, I got big man. Hey, you box out your man.
And so much to like about the shooting ability from Dirk. He has revolutionized the big guys stretching the floor.
Here's Barnett. Passes it to McDaniel. Back to Conley. There's the pass to McDaniel. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Barnett. The Heat need to get a shot off. Conley with the three. Hands it from downtown.
Free ball.
That is one tough customer. I mean, the defense was there, but Conley just ignores it.
Pass to Theus. Herter with it from outside the arc. Nearly at the bucket.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Good ball movement here by Miami. And here's Herter. Passes it to Theus. Lays it up off the glass.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time, Herter's pass leads to an open look.
The Heat leading by 3. Barnett passes to Conley. And here's Haywood, defended by Nowitzki. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Personal foul.
For Miami, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
At the line for the Heat.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
2.
And the first one drops.
Every game Haywood plays, I wish good luck to whoever has the job of keeping him off the boards because it's literally impossible. He is a driven player on the backboards.
And the Warriors making a change here. Holmgren's checked in. And so Haywood nails both of them.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
The pass to Theus. Back to Herter. Out to the right wing.
In the first 2 minutes.
Elliott passes to Holmgren. Pass to Elliott. Takes the three. Kept alive. Here's Smits. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Now, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Here's McDaniel. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Conley.
Nailed from three-point land.
And the mechanics of Conley's shot are rock solid, allowing him to take a shot with no hesitation.
Now here's Herter. Pass to Theus. He kicks it to Holmgren. 18 feet out. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Miami Heat. They lead by 4. Trying to get open is Haywood. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Checked in for Miami.
Derek Coleman.
The Heat, their last game, a loss to the Mavericks in Dallas. Shot from the top of the key. Here's Holmgren. That shot, no good. The Heat go the other way with it. Here's McDaniel. Rebounded by Elliott. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Passes to Herter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Chet Holmgren.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
And here's Conley outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Conley's got 9 points.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
Holmgren can't hit. And so it's the Miami Heat bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back right after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors, you did.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
Miami leading by 7. Johnson is out there with Nowitzki. Then it's Simmons. Then it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Houston at the shooting guard. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Now here's Johnson. No points in the game yet for him. 18 feet out. And the shot is long. So it's Miami now. Right side Baylor. And Baylor throws it down.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates?
It's stolen by Jones. Elgin Baylor on the wing. Lots of room. Here's O'Neal. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Team foul.
Nice work to get it inside
Shooting for Miami.
and draw the contact.
The Heat have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And he makes the first.
Well, sending Shaq to the line here is, on paper, the smart foul, but O'Neal might just make them regret it.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Warriors trailed by 10. Here's Houston. Good D by Jones. From past the arc, Cousy with the bucket. Cousy's got 6.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And Gobert kicks to Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. It's blocked by Shaq. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Buries the long-range jumper. He has 6.
Nowitzki.
Miami leading by 10. Kicks it to Jones. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Houston. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Baylor. Another shot. Good work defensively by Nowitzki.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Here's Cousy. He's got 6. And there's the pass to Jones. And taken away by Johnson. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. The Warriors keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Gobert, no good. So it's Miami now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. O'Neal passes to Baylor. Back to Shaq. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Get up and make some noise. Here come those free t-shirts.
The Heat making a switch here. Haywood's checked in. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Johnson kicks to Simmons. Lobbed up there for Johnson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And that pass-first nature of Simmons, outstanding at understanding when his teammates are open.
Cousy passes to Jones. Here's O'Neal, defended by Gobert. It's sent back down by Simmons. Here's Cousy. No good on the triple. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Golden State, trailing by 10. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Johnson. Outside, Simmons. From 12 feet out. Offensive rebound. They shoot again for 3. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
And I like the way they're using the entire court here in the second quarter. The three-point percentage has gone through the roof.
Pass to Kuzi. Dishes it to Baylor. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Kuzi. Good ball movement here by Miami. Floats one up. And Elgin Baylor, the bucket on the assist by Jones. Baylor's got 9.
And what's unique about Baylor, he can score from a variety of angles and really good off of either shoulder. Just great extension and body control.
Johnson, the pass to Nowitzki. Haywood with the block. And here's the fast break. Here's Kuzi, guarded by Simmons. The Heat rebound. Gobert with the block. Houston, the pass to Johnson. Baylor with the steal. Pass to Kuzi. Now here's Jones. Here's Kuzi. He has 6. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, and the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Warriors basketball. Substitution on the court.
So it's the Warriors now. 11-point game. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Teams will make substitutions.
Make some noise for your Warriors Junior Jam Squad.
Here's Theus. Now the pass to Herter. Here's Theus. The 3. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Warriors trailed by 11. Now here's Herter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Herter showed some great progress in his first year and now showing how much more comfortable he is.
The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 at the line here.
Kevin Herter. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Herter.
Already impressing at a young age, Kevin Herter's dead-eye accuracy from deep combined with being a fearless competitor going inside. That's going to pay some dividends throughout his career.
The Heat leading by 9. Barnett passes to Conley. Here's Barnett. He's defended by Herter. Pass to Barnett. Here's McDaniel. Here's Baylor. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
And, you know, beyond all the things Baylor gives you, he's an entertainer out on the floor. The acrobatics we see, something spectacular from this guy almost every game.
For Miami, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Baylor nails both of them. Warriors trailed by 11. Here's Theus. And Oden sends it back.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Here's Theus. Pass to Herter. From outside, off the mark. Now, here's Baylor. D right on him. Outside Conley. McDaniel, the pass to Baylor. And it's blocked. The dive for the ball. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Shot clock at 5. Conley, the pass to Baylor. For the 3. Miami keeps it going. A new 14-second clock. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Herter. And it's Miami with the rebound. Conley, the pass to Baylor. Sinks the three-pointer.
Elgin Baylor.
Baylor's got the lead up to 14 now for the Heat.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's Holmgren. And so it's the Miami Heat sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. Their transition game has been in full effect. Right back after this break.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors youth hit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They lead by 14. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Their control.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're
Here we go. Make some noise.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic so far from Elgin Baylor.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Miami leading by 14 on the court for the Heat. They've got Jones. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Conley, and it's Haywood in at the 4. Outside, Jones looks for O'Neal, gets it to him, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Shaq's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Heat. Simmons finds Johnson. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Heat basketball.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And here's Miami. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. And Dirk Nowitzki gets the whistle that time.
Dirk Nowitzki.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Conley against Johnson. O'Neal.
And what defense there from Gobert, putting that wingspan to work and not allowing anything easy inside.
Ivos Johnson down low and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
O'Neal. Warriors with the rebound. Nowitzki's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Houston. He kicks to Gobert.
Come get it.
Shoots over Haywood. Haywood with the block.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
On the basket by Jones. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Outside, Simmons. Golden State moving the ball around. To the wing right side. And Dirk Nowitzki gets the whistle that time.
Dirk Nowitzki.
That's his third foul of the game.
Oh, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
Baylor, he's checked in for Mike Conley. Here's Kuzi. He has 6.
Belgian Baylor.
Outside Baylor. Passes it to Jones. Nowitzki against Haywood. Here's Kuzi, and he gets it to go from the corner. Kuzi's got 8.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And the pass to Houston. Right side Simmons, and they double up Simmons. High post, Gobert. Pass to Johnson. Now here's Gobert, guarded by O'Neal. 4 on the clock. Here's Simmons. Haywood with the rebound. Haywood's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Yeah, starting the half here, 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Now Jones. Gobert pulls it in. Johnson outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Baylor.
That one on Baylor.
Something that maybe Joe Johnson could do more of with his size and skill. Get inside and work his way to the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
Two shots.
The first one falls.
And the versatility Johnson offers, it can't be forgotten. I mean, this is a guy that can play 3 to 4 positions, a lights-out shooter who also has that clutch gene.
Coleman's checked in for O'Neal. Johnson hits them both. Brent, we've seen star players continue to angle their way onto what some would call super teams. Is that good or bad for the league?
I think at some point that's going to probably play itself out. I mean, every organization, Kevin, quite frankly, is looking for the best talent they can. So if you could pile up 3, 4, 5, you're going to do it. But at some point financially, it just doesn't make sense. So I think there's going to be a time when you're going to see that dissipate a little bit as teams put themselves together.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
Allen Houston at the line for 2.
Two shots.
First one falls for him. No good on the second free throw. The Heat leading by 14. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. They'll hit those all day long. David, thank you.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
The Heat leading by 16. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Kuzi. It's sent back down by Simmons.
An excellent defender, whether Simmons is in the post or roaming the perimeter. He's a shot-blocking threat.
Poked away. Out in his own on the break. Here's Kuzi. Lays it in off the breakaway. Kuzi's got 10 points in the game.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Joe Johnson on the wing. Baylor defending. They get it again. Nowitzki. And Nowitzki with the stuff.
Love when Nowitzki finishes with the dunk, showing some outstanding lift on that one.
Here's Coleman. He can't get it to go. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Houston. Lobbed up there for Johnson.
Hey, yo, right here, baby.
Kuzi passes to Haywood. Here's Coleman. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Second personal
And guys,
foul.
what do you think about the hustle stance for the Heat?
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Well, you also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor.
That's all you, boy. Can't fade you.
Warriors trailed by 19. Passes it to Elliott. The pass to Theus. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, he's just got a great touch from beyond the arc. Even back to his days as a fellow running rebel at UNLV, Theus has always been able to shoot the lights out. You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
They're pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
will bring the ball up for the Miami Heat. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Pass to Haywood. 6 to shoot. Kicks to Oden. Haywood dishes to Oden. Pass to Barnett. There's the triple. Drains it from beyond the arc. Barnett's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
He shot a lower than average volume here tonight, but his efficiency doing it has helped the team build the lead.
Smits passes to Elliott. And here is Holmgren. Passes it to Herter. Golden State moving the ball around. The shot. And it's Golden State with another. Cuts off the pass. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Conley for 3, and the Heat another 3.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And the pass to Herter. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. Releases, and he hits the jumper for 2.
Hard to stop with how quick Herter is able to rise.
The Heat leading by 16. Pass to McDaniel. Outside Conley. To the inside. Trying to get open as Haywood. Shots good by Barnett.
Mike Conley.
Barnett's got 5 points now this quarter.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Herter passes to Smits. Here is Elliott. 5 on the clock. Pass to Smits. From deep. And another 3 for Golden State.
And this is why Elliott is a valuable player for them. A lengthy small forward with a lethal perimeter shot.
Here's Haywood. The shot will not fall. And so it's the Miami Heat. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we'll be right back after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Nowitzki sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Rudy Gobert is out there with Simmons. Then there's Johnson, and it's Houston at 2 guard. Gobert, and it's sent back by O'Neal. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Baylor is checked in for the Heat.
Baylor.
And the Warriors with possession here, down by 15.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Here's Kuzi. Pass to Jones. Here's Kuzi. And there's the pass to Baylor. Fires from deep. Kuzi can't hit.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success. He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Inside. Here's Shaq. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Third personal foul.
Gotta stay on your feet
team
if
foul.
you're on D. Once Shaq has you
Shooting
in
for
the air,
Miami,
forget about it.
Shaquille O'Neal. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Golden State. And so he's able to get one of two. Warriors trailed by 12. Johnson with it. Guarded now by Shaq. And then Johnson with the jam.
Well, he's always had that ability, Kevin, to break down the defender off the dribble. Very rare for a player with his size.
Cousy passes to Jones. With the drive. Here's Cousy. He kicks to Baylor. Shaq with it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Fourth personal foul.
Many would say that's
Second
the
team foul.
smart play, sending Shaq to the line where he's, let's
Shooting
say, a
for
little
Miami,
less deadly.
Shaquille O'Neal. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Come on.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Simmons looking around to the left wing. Houston can't get it to go.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Left side, Jones. Coleman, the pass to Baylor. Good ball movement here by Miami. O'Neal kicks to Baylor. The 3-ball. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Houston.
And this is where Houston is at his best. So good at just catching and shooting.
Jones, the pass to Cousy. Outside Baylor. Outside Jones. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Cousy, and that one
Golden
clearly
State
a
foul.
foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots
Simmons.
coming up. That's on
First
Ben
personal
Simmons.
foul.
And
Third team
Cousy's
foul.
just an all-around talent, superb passer,
At the
who
line for the
also
Heat,
rebounds well
Bob
at his
Cousy.
position. And guess
At the
what,
line
folks?
for
He can
2.
also score with the best of them.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Golden State Warriors. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Nowitzki kicks to Johnson. This one for 3. Houston can't get it to go.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Pass to Shaq. Here's Kuzi. Shaq with it. Defended by Gobert. Shaq against Gobert. 5 to shoot. Here's Baylor. And again, it's the Heat missing. Warriors trailed by 10. Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
Even though Joe's been in the league just a few years now, he still has some pep in his step, so don't be surprised when you see something like that.
Kicks it to Baylor. Pass to Jones. Warriors with the rebound. Houston's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively. I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Passes it to Jones. Here's Coleman. Defended by Nowitzki. Coleman, the pass to Kuzi. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Back to Simmons. Now the pass to Houston. Now here's Gobert. Nowitzki left side. And the officials call a traveling violation.
The second half, they haven't taken care of the basketball. Simply put, more turnovers now that could hurt them later.
And Miami making a change here. Haywood's checked in. The Heat leading by 8. Kuzi passes to Baylor. And here's Jones. Houston pulls it in. Houston's got 6 rebounds in the game.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for them.
Good.
The quickness, the size, and the speed of Simmons really breathtaking, especially when he's dribbling the rock.
Outside Baylor. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Kuzi. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to O'Neal. Over Gobert. Gobert with the block. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 15-6 run.
2 minutes.
Simmons passes to Gobert. Johnson in the corner. Simmons finds Johnson. Golden State needs to get off a shot. The offensive rebound. The Heat leading by 6. Here's Baylor. Second chance shot. And it's Shaq missing. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 15-6 run. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Johnson is very, very skilled at drawing contact, a great scorer in the league, and the free throw line helps you be that way.
At the line for the Warriors, Joe Johnson. 2 shots.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got him. Hey, you get shooter. I got him. You got this guy out here? Yeah, I got big man.
He gets the first, and that brings them within 5.
Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got him. Hey, you get shooter. I got him. You got this guy out here? Yeah, I got big man.
Johnson hits them both.
getting it done at the line as he usually does, and that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
Well, Heat leading by 4. And here's Jones. Rejected by Nowitzki. Here's Houston, defended by Jones. Houston the pass to Simmons. Nowitzki left side. Gobert trying to get open, and it's Nowitzki missing. Outside, Jones, and slam dunk by Hayward.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 6. 46 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Fans, get ready to move.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Shaq.
And when he's been on the floor, it has been a clinic in rim protection and shot blocking. He's played the defense of 3 men tonight. His block total has gotten to a point you almost never see in an NBA game.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He talked about X's and O's, but he also said, hey guys, we got to trust each other, stick together, and leave it all out on the floor. We'll see if they've got enough left to get over the top.
Thank you, David. Gobert brings the double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
And it's the Warriors with the ball.
Warriors
and they
foul.
go to the intentional foul.
Nowitzki. 4th personal foul. 5th team foul. Shooting for Miami, Shaquille O'Neal. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the second free throw, no good, a tough break there. Craig, nothing short of some once-in-a-lifetime plays are going to save them now.
Yeah, the door is just about to close on this one. But hey, never say never. And the defense has to be up on Nowitzki more than that because he's too good a shooter from outside. Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Penalty. At the line for the Heat, Sam Jones. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 5. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
And so Gobert will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. It's a 5-point game. Simmons.
Miami
2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And sometimes you have no chance at stopping Simmons from the interior. Just a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
At the line for 2.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
A walking triple-double threat. Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. And so they foul intentionally.
Foul. Dirk Nowitzki, 5th personal foul. At the line for the Heat, Bob Cousy, taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Johnson outside. Buries it from outside.
ISO Joe to the rescue. Crunch time buckets are in his DNA.
And so the big win by Miami in a tight game.
The end of the game.
Narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg. As the visiting team.
That really was, but that didn't seem
Please
to
make sure to get home safely, and we look forward to seeing you at our next
they were the
event.
better team.
Well said. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.